Can you make a full-time income driving? This is a popular question I get from people, and the answer is yes, you can make a full-time income driving for Uber, driving for Lyft, whatever the case may be. However, what you need to understand is that driving for a full-time income means working probably at least full-time hours, meaning at least 40 hours a week out there on the road. So people who make that full-time income are making it because they're working full-time hours, and often they're working more than full-time hours, working more than 40 hours a week. I mean, I'd heard of people before Uber and Lyft got here, met a guy from back in Silicon Valley who, when he was in San Francisco, said he used to take Uber all the time, and he came across a driver who was making six figures. He was clearing $100,000 a year. The guy was driving 12 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. So he was making six figures as an independent contractor, technically his own business, driving, but he was putting in a ton of hours doing it, and that's a big part of it. You can make the full-time income, but you're going to have to put in the hours to make that happen. It's not you're not going to be able to you're probably not going to be able to drive around for 5 hours a day and make a full-time income, all right? And part of this, of course, is dictated by your expenses, your cost of living. You know, maybe if you got a whole bunch of debt or something, it's going to be harder depending on what your expenses are. But you can make a full-time living doing it, but just know it's going to require full-time hours and maybe even more. So as you get better at it, at first, in the beginning especially, it's going to require a lot of hours. As you get better, then you can probably learn some strategies. You probably work not as many hours, but even still, full-time income is going to require full-time hours doing this if you want to go ahead and make the money like that.